I have a change of plan here. I think I'm going to risk putting ears in. I think he would look a lot better having the ears in um, the knot. And so I'm just going to go ahead and give it a try. Let me see if I work like this. Therefore, I need the camera to be like this. There we go. There we get. And like I said, I do want to make sure that the head is proper. The face, I suppose the nose is a little too big, but we can work with that later. But are we happy with the nose being where it is? A little too pointy. Let's fix that a little bit. Like I said, we'll work on it later. Now he's got a beak. All right, a little better. So the ear is halfway between, let's just say the skull is about here, halfway. And he's really not going to have much of sideburns like Santa or a cowboy would have. We went up here. It's going to be about here. And he's going to have a little ear. He's not going to have this big cowboy ear or Santa ear. Well, I'm giving him a lot of wood right there for now. Same with about here. Let me just draw this in and then I'll see how on or off we are. And there's the hat because there's the eyebrow bone. I'm going to have the hat go in. Come down. Let's see, how does that look to you? Looks like the left might be a little higher. It's kind of interesting how you see how you move this. It looks like it's low below the ear or below the nose and it's above the nose. Got to look at it straight on, and it's better to give it more wood. You can always come back. All right, let's take the V tool and commit to this. This possible fool's errand. Uh-oh, it is white-throated sparrow o'clock. Just doesn't mean anything, just that that's what it is. It's on the o'clock. I think we might put the ear back a little bit farther. I think the ear might be, but I guess it'll be okay. Let's start with, oh, I forgot to put some, as I put the first of the day here, this is morning. I did do some cleaning up. I forgot to mention that. I just did some cleaning up around. I'll talk about it more later. I mean, it looks quite a bit different, but he's still a little kind of hacky-wacky. Got to the point where I broke through. Anyways, later. Yeah, I got the skin has broken on my hand and finger, and where I put the pressure down, and I was going to put some super glue in there, but I forgot. I'll do that later. Right now, just soldier through. Let's just bring that finger out of the way. That piece out. Scratch the eye itch there. There we go. Let's keep going. And oops. And, you know, occasionally give some shout outs to some of my friends out there. We got Lynn Doty, who does some excellent cowboy videos for you on YouTube. And then there is carvefest.com. No matter what part of the year, it's in August. And no matter what part of the year, in other words, if it's coming up, I urge you to, is that a good request, that you think about coming in and take a class. I will be teaching there. Others will too. And if not, sign up or get your email to Chris Willock for next year. There, the ear, we got some good ear coming there. We got the jaw line is going to, we'll have to come back, we'll come back later to the neck. We'd like to know where the ear is. And then there's the Wood Carving Congress, and in Iowa in June. They got some really good instructors there too. Yes, kind of a chippy wood. Yeah, I think that's going to look better having ears. It's not that bad. It's still a pain in the butt. This part of the wood here, and I'm going to bring this. While I'm at it, I just want to shape this. I think the hat is going to shrink quite a bit, and the head is going to shrink quite a bit. Yeah, I'm going to be a little better there. And I want to do the hair first to see how that looks before I commit to the hat. That does. And again, what I'm doing here, making the hat smaller, is you probably won't have to worry too much, depending on how much extra wood from my pattern that you put in. It's just that, again, I just like to, and I like to also show how you can start with just a block of wood and pencil and a little bit of maybe a little bit of a sawing, and as opposed to having, perfect, well, mine are not that perfect, patterns. That's starting to look more realistic. That's better. Now his head's going to be a little bit forward than I think I really wanted, and I get that little sharp out of there. I couldn't stand that. And then still a little more. I'm glad I did this. The nose, or the nose, the ears. Oh, excuse me. Take a little bit more of this off. Okay, there. I just want to get that out of the way. That's looking better. That's looking a little better. Okay, let's do the ear. First thing I want to do, it's always the first two things, it's always between the first one or the second one that I do first. But this time, sometimes I like to kind of cone it first, but this time what we're going to do is we're going to bring it down, because the ear is high on this end and it comes down this way. Oh, we should do, careful, that's getting kind of chippy. Now that I do that, I think I want to bring the ear back a little farther. That's why I was a little nervous about having the ear a little too forward. But if we were to cut this, because since there's no sideburn, or very little sideburn, if that, and so I got this cut in here. It's a little farther back, and I think we can still, yeah, we can still work with it. I'm going to take a chisel to that. Gotta get that little there. He's got kind of a little ear. I still got a little bigger than it should. But again, we can chop down as we go. Cut away. Careful, I cut down there. Oh yeah, we're okay. Just getting the hair out of the way. And like I said, where is one of my flats? It's a number 5. Where are you? There we go. Got this nice small number 5. I mean, it almost, it's like a little bit of a bend to it. I'm just trimming that, trying to get rid of that cut mark right here, and to blend. Again, I might have to work with that when it comes to detailing right now. Yeah, enough to leave till later. Now the way that the ear, yeah, let's do this. We'll bring this guy in here. This is my mannequin here, and see how the ear, without the sideburn, it just like starts from nothing and then it just comes right out. Whereas my Santas or cowboys with the sideburn, I'll get there. You tuck the ear in and the sideburn comes out. This is kind of an interesting little trivia, is that that's where we get it's this character's generation where we get the word sideburn from General Burnside, who come up with the sideburn. Again, more in the detail later, the cleaning up. I don't want to take too much of that off in there. Probably making it worse. Yeah, because I need to put the opticals on in order to do this kind of detailing, but I just want to at least turn this up a little bit. Get the visor on and be able to pick a lot of this stuff out of here. Now, he still is going to have some hair, quite a bit of hair. I'm debating on rounding it. I think I prefer to round it to the point of possibly seeing a neck. But remember, we do have the collar coming in, so I think we'll just simply get down to here. One more and I'll get back. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Maybe a little bit of a trim here. Okay, let's get back to the ear. I'm going to have to bring this up quite a bit here. And now we're going to cone this. Concave means in. Careful, we don't want to make too much of a, we don't want to make that line. See where my tip is? I don't want to make a line there. That's concave as opposed to convex, which comes out. Now this I don't know, the ear uvula. Uvula is the thing that's in your mouth that hangs down. I believe that's what it's called. This is bugging me. I'm just going to cut that because it bugs me. Now, I think because this is this small, I need my detailing knife that I've shown many times. In fact, let me give this just a few swaps here. Again, I use this aluminum oxide, the white stuff. That's what I like the best. I've gone through quite a few. I had the green stuff and the brown stuff, and I do like, wipe that, the white stuff better. The aluminum oxide. Okay, let's see if we can do this close up. So what we do, a little bit away, not almost straight down, but a little away from the little triangle. Whoops, this way, because we don't want that triangle to pop, which more than likely it will. Now here's where we're going to put a little extra, just a little extra in here, and a little extra in there. Yeah, this is really tiny. I'm really not going to get too much into detailing. I'm just going to very standard, just enough to say ear. And it comes, and again, careful about prying, because that little doodad will pop out of there. Okay, there we go so far. I might bring this in a little bit, or down a little bit, pardon me. Oh, where are you? Now, three more things. Well, let's put the little hearing hole in there, and that is like a chip, since you want to get down this way, so we'll go straight down just a little bit. That's a good push. And we want to get that little hearing hole in there. In other words, we would like to see some shadow. Oop, careful with that prying. You know, while we're at it, now where's my brush? Now we're getting into details here. Where's my... There we go. And then where's my little V? Usually I use my standard V when it's a bigger ear, but this time I want my little V. And I just want to come around just almost close to the edge, but not too close. Come around and about half-ish, sort of like that. Just very standard. That's as far as I'm going to go on him. And of course, we'll be doing other cleanup, detailing. I do want to get this down a little bit. I should have done this before I did the V tool, but I think he's all right. And then I want to do just a little bit of an undercut. Be careful about taking too much off, that the ear will pop off. not bad. Again, quite a bit of cleaning up to do. Okay, that's the ear. We'll get to the neck later, and the cleaning up later. Yeah, I better not. Otherwise, I'll end up taking that ear off. See, I'm getting a little happy doing that ear. Changing my mind and doing the ear. Okay, where were we? Just like this last time, ear number 2 is, yeah, we did this. We already did this. I got to be careful. I got to go in this direction with this direction with this wood. And like I said, I wanted to bring that ear back a bit more. Squeeze carefully. I just still need, there we go. I'm going to take this off in here, out of here. Don't pry. Same thing, quite a bit of, he's got a scar here, so we can still say he had a scar, you know, he was in battle, you know. And same here is bring this in and start coning it. Yeah, see, when it's upside down like this, it's hard to get, it's different. Right side when it comes to the camera here. Oh, where are you? There you are. I went too far. I was too concerned to make sure that you saw that, so I brought it up, but realizing you're out of the camera. And I'm going to come back this way like I did before. I only got a few whacks here. That is, I am really glad that I did do that. Get out of there. How does one look to the, oh, that's a little, this one's too high. Well, it's good that, or not, it's not high enough. Depending, I think another, not high enough is what I meant. So we got the extra wood. I think we're good there. Can get back to shaping it a little better. Cleaning it up a little better. Oh yeah, look at that. That's much better. All right. Like I said, I'm going to take my little number 5. Just a little bit of cleaning up. Like I said, he could have some scars. We'll come back to this. That's going to be kind of the next thing, I think. If I don't get distracted and decide to go somewhere else. Okay, again, we need the pencil right where the eye is. Generally, it's right for the, when you look at other people and other pictures, it does move this little triangle. And like I said, I want to get my detail knife in it. Let's get that out of there. Jeez, that's bothering me. Again, we want to away from the triangle a little bit. I mean, the farther the better. I mean, when you do these and you've broken these things off enough. Oops, I don't like that snap, but that's going to be deep here and deep here. We need just an extra here, right in that line in here. And we need to clean that out. Be careful we don't knock off that cone or that triangle as we cone this, as we concave it. Get that little, whatever that is. Careful with the prying there. Get in there. We still want some more coning here. Concaving. Let's get that hearing hole in there. Straight down for the, oops, I think I may have pushed too hard on the side. Nope, that's good.